Hello, and welcome to another edition of Canadian Immigration Law Updates. My name is Nandi Deterville of Deterville Law Office. In today's updates, we will discuss changes to the oath of citizenship and new points being assigned for Francophone migrants in the express entry pool. Let's get started, shall we? So first off, before these two major actual updates, I would like to point out that the typical updates regarding invitations to apply for permanent residence under the express entry system did not occur last week. Typically, it has been known for the that there was be an invitation to apply round every 2 weeks. The last round was actually on October 14th, and so I it was expected to have been around this past week, either Wednesday or Thursday. But none occurred. So there were no new invitations to apply for permanent residence issued in the last 2 weeks, which is quite a departure from the Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada policies of late. So the first update is really that there was no update, I suppose, in regards to the round of invitations to apply. So from then, we move on to an exciting statement, the oath of citizenship, changes to the oath of citizenship, which was introduced by a bill in Parliament. It was announced on October 22nd that changes to the oath of citizenship were going to occur. And these changes rather, would be a step for the Canadian government in relation to its commitment to the findings of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. So here, the new proposed language, in addition to basically having the swearing in. So this is the oath of citizenship, and so new citizens to Canada are required to do this oath and swear or affirm to certain allegiances. But it also now will include the wording, and I will read that it faithfully observe the laws of Canada, including the Constitution, which recognizes and affirms the Aboriginal and treaty rights of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people, and fulfill the duties as a Canadian citizen. I really do believe that this is an amazing step by the Canadian government in recognizing the importance of the First Nations peoples to Canada and Canada as of today. Many people might not realize that Canada's, being the second largest country in the world, is actually encompasses quite a bit of unceded First Nations territories. That means that these lands are considered Canada by virtue of certain treaties and agreements with First Nations, and there was never any wars fought over those lands, and the land was definitely just incorporated into Canada based on these treaties, and you must recognize the First Nations contributions to Canada as a whole. Very first important first step towards entrenching the rights of the Métis, Inuit, and First Nations people in the oath of citizenship. So the second or third update is in relation to the express entry systems increasing in the for francophone immigration outside of Canada. So it was announced that there would be an additional points given to persons who are in the express entry pool and who have proven their francophone abilities, their bilingual abilities. And this is in relation to people who speak French and English, but who are moving outside of Quebec. These points previously went from being between 15 to 25 points for French-speaking candidates, and now these additional points are going to be ranged between 30 to 50 for those bilingual candidates. So this is definitely an important step for many people who are considering whether or not it was important for them to include the fact that they not only speak either one of the official languages, being English or French, but that they speak both and they are allowed to gain more points. So up to 25 more points. If you previously had 25, now you can go up to 50, about 50. That is actually quite interesting in terms of understanding that the population of Canada does not necessarily have, English speakers only in, outside of Quebec and only French speakers in Quebec, but rather that as a country, we do appreciate and consider the importance of having both languages throughout the country. So that's it for today. Do feel free to, if you wish to contact me, to go to our website at detervillelaw.com. You can also find me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. All search Deterville Law. And I really do hope that this information was helpful to you. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye now.